Alrighty, how are you? We are going to ask my tarot cards about government United States. I really should figure out a way to disguise what I'm saying for the algorithm uh, so that this doesn't get canned in some way. We're looking for hidden bunkers, y'all. We're looking for hidden bunkers. So this started, and I've been hinting at it for like, I don't know, 6 months. If you've been around for the channel, with the channel for a while, you might remember me mentioning this reading coming up. I'm going to do this reading, and then just life. But I've been really wanting to do this ever since there was a documentary, and they were talking about an old bunker that has been since decommissioned. That was at a hotel, I believe, in Virginia, and I don't remember all of the details. But while we were watching this, I was just like alarm bells ringing back and forth in my brain. They have them in space. They're in the ocean. That's why they're letting you know about this one. They're misdirecting. Like, that's how my brain does. Now, that could be anxiety. That could be intuition. That could be gremlins in my brain. I don't know. But we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it finally. All right, so I really only have like 4 questions. We're going to say, how many bunkers does the United States government have? We're going to look for a number. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I think we're going to add the number together unless they're majors. We'll kind of go with the flow on that. I'm going to ask, who are these bunkers for? I'm going to ask if there are any in space. I'm going to ask if there are any in the ocean. And I'm not going to word them that way because those all sound like yes or no. But we are going to ask those questions. And, if anything comes up in the reading that requires clarification, we'll do that too. All right. One more shuffle. If you're new to the channel, I don't just do tarot readings. I also do witchy subscription unboxing videos, as well as occasional Metaphysical Monday, where we talk about crystals or other metaphysical things, manifestation. I got a lot of that coming up, and I'm going to start sharing some manifestation stories because I was meditating on ways to kind of bring some manifestations forward. Things have been weird lately. And I got the inkling to go through all the things that I consider miracles in my life and how I got them. And wouldn't you know, I was manifesting this shit all along. So we're going to talk about that coming up too. So if that's your vibe, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Not that they actually send them or anything, but just in case. All right, let's look at the United States and their government bunkers. All right, how many are there? Okay, so if we added the numbers, we would have 14. But I want to point out, okay, major arcana here, and then 2 and 2. We have 2 twos. 2 twos and a Wheel of Fortune. I feel like nobody knows. Like, it feels very mysterious to me. Blindfold here, Wheel of Fortune. Which way is the wheel spinning? Where is it going to land? I feel like this has a lot of unknown energy when combined with this one. Now this one comes with unity feeling and union and pairing, and I don't know what the deal is with these 2 twos, but I feel like it's significant. Maybe we'll get more information further into the reading. I just noticed. I noticed all of these characters, whatever, symbols, they all have a book. I'm wondering if there is actually like a master list or a book of some sort that contains this information. Interesting though. But I do feel like we have the number 14 here. If we add all the numbers up. But I find it interesting that we have a major arcana between a 2 and a 2. So I feel like that is significant in some way. Not going to get an exact number. This is not math. This is tarot. There is some numerology involved. But I also get this blindfold and an indecision, inability to see. And we have darkness and the moon. So there's foreshadowing for the rest of the reading. We have the night sky and then water behind her, and those are the questions we're gonna ask. Just interesting. Okay, so overall, there are many. I'm gonna say many, and maybe nobody knows. Maybe nobody knows exactly how many there are. Oh, for security reasons. That would make sense. All right, so who will be invited to these bunkers? Who are they for? Who are secret bunkers for? I'm not really surprised that a king popped out because, you know, you would think royalty. So the Eight of Cups being about walking away or leaving behind an investment, I usually get that from the Eight of Cups, is something that you've invested in and that you're walking away. You've invested a lot of emotion. You've invested a lot of love and care. And it's time to leave that behind and move on to something. So I feel like I'm getting investment. So obviously people with money, you would think automatically without a reading. But I kind of get the impression that it's who is going to be willing to walk away from that money. Okay. Those with money. So if we were to ask the question, who's it for? Those with money who are willing to leave that behind to start a new life. That's kind of what I'm getting for that. Because if you think about people with money, they want more money. You know, not everyone, not all people of wealth are bad people. I feel like just having money enhances or points a spotlight at who you are inside. So I feel like the ones that we know who are doing stupid things with money they were already bad, and the money is just shining a spotlight on that. There are plenty of good people with lots of money. I just did the Keanu Reeves reading. He is one example. We don't talk about him in a financial capacity, though. We talk about his humanitarian, his heart. You know, there's just something special about him, and he's so kind, and he's been through so much, and that kind of stuff. So not everybody who has lots of money is attached to that money, right? So I feel like these bunkers are going to be welcome to people who are willing to leave that behind. What I'm saying is, you're not going to be able to bring it with you, and it kind of brings to my mind forefront, you know, about the same thing about death. You can't bring it with you. So I feel like, to answer the question, it's going to be for people who are willing to leave their wealth behind, willing to leave what they have put their heart and soul into behind. So I do feel like this is going to be for people of money, people of power, and people who are willing to make a commitment. So I feel like there's going to be or there would, hypothetically, if the use or need for said bunkers arised, I feel like that would be, it would be a commitment. You would have to put in some work. You're going to have to leave behind what you already had. So I do kind of feel an elite vibe-ish here with the royalty here. And obviously, maybe royalty, if they are United States bunkers, then perhaps they're welcoming royalty from other countries. Could be there as well. But I feel like associating these two together, these two are coming together a lot more for me. This one kind of more stands alone. But I feel like you have to be able to leave your wealth or riches behind. Those are gold chalices. And be willing to commit to a new life, a new style, a new way, a new form, a new form of abundance. Being drawn to the fruit. I don't know if it's going to focus. I cannot see what it's catching. But all of the fruit in the canopy there, a new form of abundance. So yeah, if the use of the bunkers came to be, I'm getting elite, royalty, possibly other countries, those smart. They want people with ideas. They want people with a plan. who are willing to leave behind what they know as wealth and be okay with and commit to a new type or form of abundance. Okay, that's what I'm getting for who. Why? I'm adding a question. Why? Why are there bunkers? Why are they secret? Of course. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, generational abundance. Again, abundance. Why? To maintain balance with the Temperance here, to maintain balance. There's this glowing crown back here that is just floating in the ethers above those mountains at the end of this path. I feel like there is a reason, and it is to preserve. I'm getting preserve balance, preservation, generational preservation, DNA. The coins here are in the shape of the oh my gosh, Kabbalistic tree of life, which I see very clear connections with DNA patterns. So, and then this being generational here, we have the elderly. It's like we have grandma, parents, child, and the pets. I feel like it's to preserve the lineage, preserving balance, and to learn how to. I'm getting like, oh, ooh, hi. Sorry. I don't want to say this without, I don't know, I'm going to trigger someone, but how can I help that? I'm getting New Earth. The page is new, the page is young, the page is a learner, an apprentice. And the Pentacles represent Earth. I'm sorry. Because of the topic at hand, I'm getting New Earth from that, okay? So overall, why? Why are there bunkers? Why are they secret? And in order to preserve bloodlines, balance, and to create a new Earth. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Okay, so here's my big questions. My two big questions. Tell me, please, Tarot, sweet, beautiful cards, tell me about United States, specifically government bunkers in space. I'm taking this star when I ask if there's something in space. I'm taking that as a yes. I feel like that's a pretty clear yes. Ripples. Okay, drawn to the ripples. He's also looking out, but he has a globe in his hand. Why does that look red and green? Isn't it normally? No, it's brown and green. I hope that focuses. I can't see the screen to tell if it does or not. He's looking at this earth in his hand, like it's a model of Earth. So could it be that this is telling us he's not on Earth, but looking at a model of what used to be? I don't know. So I feel like I'm getting the vibe that he is off planet. Okay. King of Wands here. That's a strong energy. It's a strong fire energy. I'm getting, okay, fire energy, fire planets. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I don't know all of the planets, but I'm getting Mars energy, which I believe is a fire planet, a fiery planet. It is red. Also, that's where Elon Musk is trying to get us to, which I did a whole reading on Elon Musk and why he is so driven to colonize Mars, as he puts it. I don't like the choice of words, but why he wants to go to Mars. And that is for me, that was like a mind-blowing reading. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, go through, I don't remember which playlist. I'll try and link it in the description if I remember. But I'm getting Elon Musk vibes off of this one. fire planet, that there may be already some action going on there. Okay, and I'm getting a yes, and I'm getting ripples. I'm really drawn to the ripples here in this pond. I don't know if I would call that a lake, but I'm feeling ripples. So I feel like there may be. Oh, did they find water on Mars? I think that was part of the other reading, that he knows how to produce water or conserve water or get water there or something. I feel like that has something to do with it. But the ripples are bigger than the fact that there is water here. The ripples are really strong for me. Oh, because I'm about to ask about the ocean. So I'm going to say strong yes to the stars. Listen. My neighbors are so rude sometimes. I'm going to ask if there are any in the ocean, and this lady is pouring water into there. Ripples. Tide. I heard the word tide. Okay. So let's ask. Tell me about secret government bunkers in the ocean. Oh, they're sitting tight on that one. They are sitting tight on that one. Okay, so this is about holding on to something. This is not letting go. This, I feel like I'm getting the secret energy from this. He's got it under his feet. This is holding on to something. This is not letting go. This is unbalance, yes. Also unclearness. I feel like this is murky energy. These two together are telling me that we're never gonna know, or maybe we will. We will have to look for subtle hints, kind of like the waves in the background of this card. So I feel like there may be some subtle hints that we can be on the lookout for. Look at these waves back here on the Fool as well. So the Fool is about trusting the journey, taking the leap. I feel like I'm getting more trust vibes. We don't want to know. It's like it's telling me, trust me, you don't want to know right now. You don't want to know what's going on down there. But I feel like this one is saying there are some hints, like these waves back here. And what did I say about this? About the ripples? Something to do with tides? I don't know. I feel like maybe they're still working on that. I feel like there may be something in the ocean that they don't want us to know about, that they're, keeping a lid on it, basically. So yeah, I guess that answers the question about the ocean. Maybe. So I feel like there's a maybe. I'm getting just like a vibe of, just trust me, you don't want to know for now, but keep an eye out for hints, is what I'm getting for that. So that's what I have for bunkers. Got a few of other of these types of readings planned, and some other current event topics. Question for you guys, though. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Recently, Britney Spears announced her pregnancy after coming out of a 13 to 14 year conservatorship with her dad, where he was controlling her life and forced her to be on an IUD. Now Britney Spears is the same age as me. She is 30 or 40 this year. She'll be 40 this year, I believe. She's up there. With that knowledge in my head, knowing a lot about fertility and how that works, I'm a little hesitant to do a reading about that. So I would like to know your thoughts. Do you think it's too soon? Should we wait? Is it something we should just not touch? How do you feel about that as far as boundaries? I'm kind of on the fence. No pun intended. I'm on that boundary fence. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. As always, have a blessed day.